Welcome to My Opinion here on My Opinion TV. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell. So as soon as a video is released, you'll be one of the first to be notified. And today, our focus shifts to St. Thomas. What's going on in St. Thomas? We understand, based on what we've been reading recently, a fellow by the name of Bigger Crimes is causing havoc in Bull Bay, in the Bull Bay area. And now, according to the Jamaica Loop, the community of 10 miles in Bull Bay, St. Thomas, remains tense after two brothers were among three men killed in separate gun attacks in the area on Thursday. The deceased brothers have been identified as 28-year-old O'Shane Prince and 24-year-old Swainson Reese, both masons of Tankwell Heights in 10 miles. The other deceased man's identity has not been ascertained. In the first incident, the brothers were killed after gunmen invaded their homes. Reports are at about 12:40 a.m. on Thursday. Gunmen kicked open the front door of a house where the brothers had lived. The brothers were both shot in the upper body sometimes later. During the early morning gun attack in the area, it was also reported that two houses were set ablaze by the hoodlums who eventually fled the area. The police have not yet established a motive for the killings, but the residents believe the gang violence may have played a role in the early morning gun attack. Meanwhile, a man was shot dead in Bull Bay area around 3 p.m. on Thursday. The police were on the scene of processing the crime scene up to late last night. Now, Bull Bay, that community has come under scrutiny, and we haven't heard if any Zozo or anything has been set up in that community. We also read an article recently that Bigger Crime is coming in the area and creating havoc. There's a gang rivalry taking place in that community. Innocent persons are scared. Innocent persons fear their lives. Now, whether these brothers are involved in any form of criminal or gang-related activities, it must be traumatic to the residents in the community who would know these men and would have heard what was taking place on Thursday morning. Now, two young men in the prime of their life that have been snuffed out by persons who believed they shouldn't have lived any longer. And I consistently say this: when there is no form of justice system that lets criminals think twice, we will consistently have killings like these. However, when we have persons being thrown into prison, no parole, no visitation, it's a start in the right direction. When we have persons thrown into prison and we tell the man to gather up the hangman noose, we will have certain people will think twice about getting involved in a life of crime, because you take someone's life, your life will be taken from you. When these criminals go into prison, go into the penal institution, we have to have system in place that will deter them from trying to consistently be involved in this type of lifestyle. However, what's taking place in Jamaica is that these criminals go to prison, they form their gangs and they form their connections in prison. And when they come out, it makes life even more difficult for the police, because the connections they make, they bring men from different areas into their community to commit the crimes. People don't know these men, and then crime consistently escalates. Bull Bay is a community that has been under the radar for a while now. And when you have killings like these, what about the children? I don't know if these men have children. And as I said, I cannot speak about O'Shane Prince and Swain Reese because I know nothing about them. I don't know if they're part of the gang system. I don't know if they are criminals. I don't know if they are good men. I haven't seen anybody said anything yet. But, when incidents like these happen, people will be tight-lipped as it relates to what's going on. Is it bigger crimes creating the problem over there? I don't know. I'm just merely speaking, and I'm reading from the Jamaica Loop, and I'm giving you my take on the situation. But we have reached a point in Jamaica where our residents are scared. At least some form of trust is being developed in our police. Even this Klansman trial shows that there are police out there who wants to do the work. But we have too much bureaucracy, too much red tape that doesn't allow the policemen and women to do their job. But another sad day, another lives lost. How many count? We haven't reached the end of the year yet. And it will be interesting to see how many persons have lost their lives violently in Jamaica. I know it's over 1,000 already. But until our parliamentarians or lawmakers sit down in parliament and stop think about these so-called persons who call themselves defender of life and come and talk crap, we have to deal with our situation in Jamaica ourselves. And I say again, until we start putting away these men for good, locking away their communication to the outside world, the system will never get better. Well, let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell. So as soon as a video is released, you'll be one of the first to be notified. Until next time, stay safe. Look out for a neighbor, look out for a loved one, look out for the children. And most of all, keep it locked on My Opinion TV.